Welcome everyone, it is Bulldog and I am excited. I am hyped up for this video because we are approaching what might be a milestone event for Web3 gaming. The Illuvium Play to Earn airdrop is starting in less than 2 weeks. Illuvium is a game that I have pretty consistently ranked in my top 2, typically ranked #1 overall for upcoming Web3 games. And we are getting very close to removing that upcoming title. It's been several years I've been hyping this game up. They have been building some really quality stuff, and I am excited because we are about to start putting the pieces together and finally be able to start playing and earning in this game for free. Here on April 30th, Illuvium is opening up their play and earn airdrop rewards. There's going to be nearly $20 million worth of their token airdrop to players just for playing the game. This is going to be one of the biggest Web3 gaming airdrops ever, and it is going to be game changing. So we're going to take a look at that airdrop here, how you can get into it, what you can earn, what you can go play. So over here, they talk about their airdrop a little bit. So there's going to be 2 different phases for these airdrop points. The first one is airdrop number 1. They have 20,000 Illuvium tokens. Right now, the Illuvium token is just under $100, and that is going to be distributed during the testnet phase. So on April 30th, there is going to be the start of a closed testnet. If you would like to get in, I have spots available for my community. There's a link down below. Go down below, register. All you have to do is you click the button, you come over, you register. You can use an email, create an account. You can use your Google account. You can use your Apple account to sign in. Very, very easy to register. Just go register. You might get chosen to join the closed beta that starts April 30th. And then the open beta starts 1 month later, May 28th. During this beta that runs on the test net, they're going to drop again about $2 million worth of governance token to participants. All you have to do is come in and play. Everything's free. It's on the test net. Everything's going to be put together where you can play all 4 games. You earn points based on participating. We'll go through these games, these aspects here in just a minute. Hunt for bugs. They want to make sure the economy is working, basically. And they're doing this airdrop for a couple of reasons. First off, it's going to be a big marketing thing. This is going to be a huge event. And then they want players to interact in a very real way. If there's exploits and people can earn more tokens for them and extract value, they want people finding those during this testnet phase and really kind of sorting everything out. That will last for we don't know exactly how long, probably a couple months. And then they will open up to the mainnet, the open beta, where we go to the mainnet for the first time. And now we're doing the same thing, except you actually own your assets. They're not on the test net. They are on the mainnet. They are real. You can sell them for real ETH instead of test ETH. And we really open things up with a massive 180,000 ILV airdrop. Combined again right now, a little under $20 million worth of ILV that's going to be airdropped just to come in and play the game. This is the highest quality Web3 game that we've seen. They're going to be handing out tons of rewards. This is going to be huge. You want to come in, sign up below, and try to get access a month early so you can start earning these rewards. I mean, what I'm going to do is try to earn the rewards on the test net where everything's free. Then you've got some rewards. You can come in and you can buy things on the main net to get a head start to start earning even more ILV. That's going to be my approach. But anyways, regardless of how you approach it, what are you going to be able to do on this testnet or on the mainnet once it goes live? What is Illuvium? What are we playing here? They have 4 different games. I'm mainly going to talk about 3. Illuvium Beyond over here is the 4th one. I'll briefly go through that one first. This is their card collection game. So it's a game in a very different sense than the other. Yes, it's still a game, but it's more of a collection type thing. We'll view their trailer here. Their trailers, all of their animations, their models, not just in trailers, but in the games themselves. are just absolutely gorgeous. But here's where you could come in and collect different cards, get different accessories, earn various rewards there. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm distracted by the amazing quality of the trailer as I'm actually watching through it for the first time. But it says coming soon. This is actually out. You can go collect these now. But this will be on the test net as well. You can build up your collection, earn leaderboard points, and get prizes that way. So that's the first game. Then they've got three other games here. They have Illuvium Zero, which is their resource management game. This is the city builder type game. They have the Overworld, and they have Arena. So the city builder game right here is where you can come in and build these buildings, get your land, build the buildings, harvest fuel, find blueprints. Blueprints are items that are needed to build weapons, armor, get skins. Fuel is used in the Illuvium Overworld, which we'll talk about here in just a second. But if we come down here, you can kind of see their trailer here and get a little glimpse of what is on the land, Illuvium Zero. And this is something that's going to appeal to, I guess, first off, people who like these types of resource management games. But then also there's a lot of the crypto community that wants a more passive type of game. It's not truly passive. Again, you have to come in here, make decisions, spend your resources, upgrade your buildings, things like that. It's not just set it and then forget it and never log on, that type of thing, but it's a more passive style of game. And there's certainly a lot of appeal there, especially in the crypto community. So I think this is going to be very, very popular. Once you get those resources though, you can come over here to the Overworld. So the Overworld is this beautiful, gorgeous environment where you can go catch Illuvials. So you can, we'll pop up to the trailer here in just a second, but you can come out and you can find these Illuvials right here. Again, these models are just amazing. These are not just images for the website. A lot of times you go to these Web 3 games, or even Web 2 games for that matter, and they've got these beautiful pictures and models, and then you get to the game and that's not actually what they look like. This is what they look like in the game. These things are this detailed, things are this good. I love the penguin. Mr. Penguin, there's one for you. Mr. Penguin's my son. So we can come in here, and again, we can pull up the trailer a little bit here, so you can kind of see some of the actual gameplay. But you come out, and you need fuel to start with. At least if there is a free-to-play world where you can go in and you don't have to acquire fuel. But if you want the higher tiers where you can find better resources, better Illuvials, you will need fuel that's from Illuvium Zero. So you either have to be playing Illuvium Zero and collecting your own fuel, or you go and you buy it from somebody else somebody who's produced more fuel than they need. And you go out and you spend that fuel to come to these different regions in the Overworld, where you can then go hunt down Illuvium. You can mine resources where you can upgrade your armor, upgrade your weapons, upgrade or get better shards. You can catch better Illuvials. It's an entire game in itself to come out here and play in the Overworld and hunt Illuvials. I mean, everybody compares it to the Pokemon, right? It's your creature collection style game. And then once you have caught those creatures, you can come over here and use your Illuvials in Arena. Again, we can take a look at some of these beautiful Illuvials. I know we already looked at some of them, but they're just so gorgeous. I have to stop and admire all of the detail that we've got here. But you can come and build your team, use the weapons that you have, use the armor that you've crafted, or you've gone and bought from somebody else. If you don't want to play the other types of games, you just go acquire them from the market and come fight in this game that just looks gorgeous. Again, this is actual in-game footage. This is what the game looks like. It is again, I say team fight tactics style of game. It is an auto battle. You place these units on the battlefield, decide which units you want, which upgrades you want for them, where you want to place them. Then you start the battle, everything runs automatically. You can zoom in, and it really does look like this. A lot of times I've got to zoom more out so I can see more strategic places, but you can obviously change all of that and go through. And it's a high quality game. It is absolutely a great game. And one of the we've played all of these games before on my stream. I've talked about them in very different or in different mediums. I say all of them. I haven't done the LAN. I don't own the LAN, but I've played in the Overworld. I've gone and played on the arena. Right now, there's actually leaderboards. You can go play in the arena, rank up on the leaderboards, earn ETH. I've earned some ETH from placing on those leaderboards, but I haven't played it too much because right now they're not all connected. Everything that you get is you're kind of playing in God mode. So, for example, in Arena, you automatically have all of the Illuvials. There's no progression. You get them all to start, and you're playing against other people that have them all. Things are about to change here, and things are really going to take off once this testnet starts for a couple of reasons. First off, there's an airdrop. People are now being paid to play these, essentially. That's what a lot of you are here for, right? Play to earn. You want to earn something from playing games. So far in all of these things that we're with Illuvium, all these different pieces, there hasn't been a lot of earning potential unless you're at the very top of the arena leaderboard, something like that. For the average player, though, there's nothing that we've really gotten out of it. That's certainly going to change. And then just linking all of the games and having a progression in there is going to be a game changer. It's one thing to play an arena where you just automatically have everything. It's something completely different to have to go in and catch these Illuvials and level them up, build them up, go over, use them in a game, have your own Illuvials that you own, so to speak. Again, this is on the testnet, so you don't really own them. You can't sell them. You own them in more of a Web 2 aspect. It's like playing a Web 2 game in a way, in that sense. It's like an airdrop, being paid to play a Web 2 game for the testnet. But still, they're still yours. You caught them. You get to go play with them. You're going to have a different set of Illuvials than the person that you're playing with necessarily. So you're not just automatically going up against mirror matches and people that have the exact same thing as you. There's a lot more diversity. If you want to, okay, this is the meta team, I now need to go catch those or buy them off the market or whatever the case is. I need to go put in work to acquire these to build up that team. And then if the meta changes, I want to go to a different team, I have to go you can't just flip a switch and say, okay, now I'm going to start using these that I already have. There's a lot more. It's more yours, if that makes sense. I mean, and that's going to go to a whole new phase once we go to testnet and into the main net, where they're not just yours in a Web 2 sense, they're yours. They're your NFTs that you could go sell for real ETH that you could cash out of. And that's what I'm super excited for. I'm super excited to start playing it, putting all of this together in the testnet, and then mainnet with that nearly $18 million airdrop prize pool is just going to be insane. So again, if you want to get in to the testnet early, go sign up via the link down below. Join the testnet. So first off, you can hopefully get some ILV. You'll get airdrop, some of that for participating, and then you also just learn the game so that when the main game starts, mainnet starts, you'll know what to do. You'll know what route you want to take, how you want to progress your account to build up your Illuvials, what strategies you want to go through. And you can kind of get the growing pains out of the way during the test phase. So I am super excited about this. I am absolutely pumped. April 30th, it all begins. It finally begins for Illuvium. This is where everything's coming together. I have a feeling this is going to become my #1 game. I said forever that this is the #1 upcoming game in Web 3. Now we gotta finally see. We gotta finally see if I'm right. And not just me. Again, this is not some outlandish prediction. This is #1. This has been a very common prediction that this is going to be the best Web 3 game. We'll see. It's time to find out. It is finally here. Obviously, I am excited. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. There's going to be a ton more content once we hit April 30th. I'm just gonna be playing this game. I know I've been doing a lot of content on other types of Web3 games. I don't know if I'll be playing anything else besides Illuvium. that's probably gonna be it. I'm gonna come home, play Illuvium. We're gonna have a blast. I can not wait. I will see you guys in Illuvium.